Hi everyone. Well, today we're going to look at this most amazing property that's set in the south of France, in the Minervois region of France. Very, very close to the Mediterranean Sea and very, very close to Carcassonne. If you haven't been to Carcassonne, it's definitely worth a visit, and there is an airport there as well. It's a medieval Cathar castle, which is fortified and has beautiful, beautiful towers all around it. A fabulous city with restaurants, bars and galleries all around. Definitely worth a visit. It also has a citadel, which is quite famous in France, so it's massively historic. The surrounding area is full of vineyards. It's one of my favourite areas in France, and it's my favourite part of the south of France. But before I hand you over to Cyril and our lovely agent Andrew Guck, let me just tell you, this house is an absolute dream. It's amazing. It's huge. It's so unassuming from the outside. It's got lovely surprises, and wait till you find out where the swimming pool is. Very, very unusual. So without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to Andrew and to Cyril, who are going to talk to you about this wonderful property in the south of France with 300 days of sunshine. Over to you guys.
I'm with Andrew Guck today.
Hi, I'm Andrew Guck, your local legate agent in Carcassonne in the south of France. And today we are in the beautiful village of Oupia. Oupia is just a stone's throw away from the UNESCO World Heritage Site, which is known as the Canal du Midi. And Oupia is also just 20 minutes away from the Mediterranean Sea.
So, Andrew, what is this unique property we are visiting today? Tell me more.
Today we are visiting this beautiful Maison de Maître in the heart of Oupia. And to start with, instead of starting with the entrance of the property, I wanted to start in the garden. And just behind me, up top, there's a beautiful swimming pool. Plenty of sun, perfect place to entertain guests and your friends and family in the summertime.
Yeah, that's absolutely incredible. You'll see that in a minute, but this house features things I've never seen before.
Yeah, you're right. It's definitely a unique house. It's got an eclectic feel. It's kind of a mix of bourgeois and contemporary. So you'll see. Let's take a look.
Let's have a look.
The unique thing about this property is there's not just one, but there are two kitchens. So one thing I think that's really fantastic is that the first kitchen here where we're standing leads directly to the garden, making it a perfect summer kitchen. Now I'll show you the second kitchen, but this would be great for somebody who is interested in perhaps doing a cooking school or just somebody who has a very large family, likes to entertain a lot of guests. This is one of my favorite features of this kitchen.
Incredible.
Stunning light well that leads all the way up to the top and comes all the way down into the kitchen. It's beautiful.
And there's not only one, but a second one you'll see.
There's a second one too, yeah, we'll show you.
Incredible. Them. Only this alone is something I've never seen.
All right, so let me show you the second kitchen of this house. Follow me. So here is the second kitchen.
Wow.
With béton ciré, which in English is called?
Amazing. I don't know. How do you say it?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I forget my English. What is this called though?
It's concrete?
Concrete, yeah.
Béton ciré in French. I don't know in English.
But this is the main feature of the kitchen. It makes it very ergonomic for cooking. You got a beautiful gas stove, professional yeah. Gas stove here as well.
Wow.
So everything else is integrated. For example, the dishwasher here. So you wouldn't even know that was a dishwasher. So everything integrates very well. For the beautiful months during the summertime, you're going to want to use the second kitchen perhaps to eat outside. But in the other months, when it's not as nice out maybe, you can use the dining room just attached to this kitchen. One of the most beautiful things about the dining room here are the herringbone wooden parquet floors here. These are original wooden floors. And those go really well, I think, with the stone floors that you see in the kitchen. And very high ceilings, about 3.5 meter high ceilings. Beautiful marble chimney, fireplace here as well. Okay, so this is the entrance to this beautiful Maison de Maître. As you can see, it's got the original floor tiles here. One of the best features of this.
They kept absolutely all the original wood panels and those tiles. Tell me more about those tiles.
These are original floor tiles. You'll see these in, it's very typical of the Maison de Maîtres here in the Minervois region. And they date back to the mid-1800s, and they use these for decorations in a lot of the Maison de Maîtres in this area.
So that's impressive because if we consider the modern kitchens and those parts that are absolutely original, it's a nice combination.
That's what I really like. It's a beautiful combination. It's, like I said, it's an eclectic feel. It's a mix between the bourgeois and the contemporary, but they've done it in a way that it's very much in symbiose. It's not incongruous in any way whatsoever. And that's one of the things that kind of keeps, they've kept the original features and they've managed to mix it with the new features as well. What I really like about this, again, is the herringbone wooden parquet floors. Crown molding up top in the ceiling here. Beautiful marble chimney. And yeah, the beautiful marble fireplace here. And they've even kept the old iPhone from the mid-20th century. Beautiful black marble fireplace over here.
Yeah, but what I noticed is this.
The pièce de résistance
Ouais.
of this room. Look, let's take a look up at this light well. Isn't that magnificent? It goes all the way up, not one, but two stories up.
Impressed so far.
Yeah, there's a lot more to discover. So we're gonna go upstairs to the first floor. So follow me. Again, here are the cement tiles that I was talking about earlier. So the reason that they began doing cement tiles like this is because rather than terracotta, which is cooked and uses a lot of energy, they realized they could make these out of cement and then they just dry them, but they would put the dye in them to color them, and that was a much more efficient and less expensive way to decorate properties back in the mid-1850s. So I want to show you the master suite. And this is one of my favorite rooms in the entire property. What I really like about this beautiful master suite is that there's plenty of light in here. It's an enormous amount of space, magnificent marble chimney over here as well. So if you are a fashionista like myself or a fashionista like Joanna, you're gonna love this dressing room here. So let's take a look. Isn't this magnificent? Look at all the space. Look at all the space for clothes, drawers, places to put your shoes. And it circles back here. So let's take a look at the bathroom here.
Wow.
This is a
Wow.
This is one of the biggest bathrooms I think I've ever seen. Bathtub right in the middle of it. Beautiful marble chimney. And the shower wraps all the way around with the rainfall shower head. Plenty of sunlight, as you can see, coming in here. We have two additional bedrooms on this floor, one here, as well as another one here. Over here you have a spacious bathroom. That
Wow,
you
that's
could,
funny.
it's very unique. I haven't
Wow.
seen anything like this. And then you could even get your hair cut in this room. Have your own professional barber come to your house.
That's insane.
All right, so now that we've seen the ground floor and the first floor, let's take a look at the second floor. Follow me. All All right, so you remember that beautiful light well that I showed you earlier? Well, here we are.
Wow.
Isn't that fantastic? Yeah,
Look
it's
at
beautiful.
that.
In addition to that, there are also 4 bedrooms and a bathroom on this floor. As you might remember, we're now above the first kitchen, and then we're overlooking the garden where we first began our tour. And as you can see, plenty of sunshine out here.
Wow.
There's a swimming pool just over there with a set of stairs that leads up that way. So you can enjoy a refreshing dip in the pool. And below the swimming pool is a garage and plenty of space outside. But what I really love about this property that makes it perfect for a holiday home is the garden isn't enormous, so it's easy to maintain. So if you wanted to use this as a holiday home like the current owners do, it makes a perfect lock up and leave. Joe, how do you contact Andrew Guck if you want to visit this property here in Upia? Let our viewers know what they need to do to reach out to us.
What an amazing property. Thank you guys for showing us that. You will not believe the price. When I actually first saw this video, I actually thought it was about 400,000 euros more than it actually is. Go to our website, have a look on our website. You'll see all the details below here. It will give you the price. It will also give you a lot more information and virtual tours, etc., on our Leggett website. Hopefully see you next time.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, thanks, Joe. I hope everybody enjoyed the tour of this house. I look forward to seeing you in the sunny south of France in the Minervois Valley soon. À bientôt.
Bye-bye.
Au revoir.